Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with positive energy. I don't know where it comes from. It just comes out. It's just what's happening. It just comes out. So, yeah, I am still doing a little catch up. This is October 23rd. I'm going back in time a day. Right? Yeah, just one day. Yeah, so I thought I was like way behind, but it's not. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, October 23rd. Oh, did I say? It's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. I don't know why I want to do voices today. Singing voices. Reading voices. Maybe just wanting to amuse myself. Okay. Okay, morning cues. Okay, morning cues. So I started a new routine I did this once before in it with different context in it, about 10-15 years ago when I was living with my aunt, and I started my spiritual journey, and I started doing all these different, I was getting all these books and CDs and different meditation and different personal development stuff, and one of the books was 21 days to something? No. What was it? Anyways, but each morning you did a different reading. So, and each morning I would start with one foot on the ground saying, thank you, as I stepped out of bed. So it was thank you. And then I would do this reading about the day, what I wanted to like intend for the day. But so anyways, I've done more like an instant morning routine. That's like before my feet even hit the ground. I've done that in the past, but I haven't done it in a long time. So I started that this last week, just asking as soon as I open my eyes, because I have a monkey brain that wants to think about problems and wants to create problems and wants to see where the problem, even if everything's good, but let's find that one thing that's not good. I have a brain that works like that. So the last little bit after I came out of that month of struggle, as soon as I wake in the morning, I'm like, no, God, direct me, guide me. God, direct me, guide me. And when I say that, I mean my thoughts and my actions. And it's amazing. I think like, oh, I don't want to do that, and I see myself doing it. I think like, oh, I'll save that for tomorrow, and I find myself doing it in the moment. Or I say to myself, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I just find myself taking actions. It's really bizarre and profound, and it's cool. So morning cue. So that's my new morning cue is God, direct my thinking, direct me, guide me to where I should be going, what I should be doing. Yeah, so there's important message. Okay, there is an important message for us first thing every day. Often, once we get started with the day, we may not listen as closely to ourselves and life as we do in those still moments when we first awake. Yes, what's happened is by doing that, it sets my whole day. It's like giving me so much peace and so much faith and trust that of everything unfolding. I had a little glitch today because I had to make a plan, and I actually had to plan something, so I was so scared I was going to plan improperly and not do it right, and that I missed the mark and all this old blah blah blah. It's just old shit that I can literally just go swoosh swoosh. It's like a thought. It's like nope. So I envision myself sitting behind these thoughts, these scary thoughts, or these negative thoughts, or these downplaying thoughts. So I sit behind them and I just trust. So doing this morning cue thing sets the stage for that, for me to be aware of like what am I letting myself think about, what am I allowing what thoughts am I allowing to fester and not, and what thoughts do I want to have, like seeing I have a choice. Okay. Yeah, so often once we get started with the day, we may not listen as closely to ourselves as we do in those still moments when we first awaken. There's something with your subconscious too. That would be another 5-minute share if I was to explain all that. Well, that will come down the line when I'm done these readings. But your subconscious is more open at that time to be able to like release, and you're more aware, and with your system too, the digestive elimination system and all that stuff, it's all playing a part in those early morning hours. That's why a lot of like Buddhist monks, and they have these like 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. routines. It's that early, that's a real spiritual time. So, or if you just wake up like me at like 9 or 10 sometimes, it's still a special time. Okay. So an ideal time to listen to ourselves is when we are laying quietly and our defenses are down. There it is, the protection personality and the defensive personality are down at that moment, and we're open and most vulnerable. What is the first feeling that floods through us? The feeling that perhaps we are trying to avoid during the business of the day? Are we angry, frustrated, hurt, or confused? That is what we need to focus on and work through. That's the issue we need to address. So what is the first feeling that floods us? So when I wake up, the reason I say God direct me is because I can feel that my first instinct, it's just a habit too, is to go to like worry, fear, overwhelm. Lots of times I feel like, oh God, I just want to make it through the day. It's without tearing myself down, I guess. So yeah, what's that first feeling? So that's the feeling that we need to work through. That's the issue we need to address. When you awaken, what is the first idea or thought that enters your mind? So start to pay attention. Do you need to finish a timely project? Are you in need of a fun day, a restful day? So it could be different every day. Do you feel sick and need to nurture yourself? Are you in a negative frame of mind? Do you have an issue to resolve with someone? Do you need to tell someone something? Is something bothering you? Is something feeling particularly good? Does an idea occur to you? Something you could get to or do that would feel good? So just question, what's coming up? What's the first thing? Is it, do I need to nurture myself? Do I want to have fun today? Do I need to relax today? Am I feeling a little under the weather? I need to rest more. Is there something that's been weighing on me that I need to address with a friend or a coworker or a boss or in my life somehow? Like, what's there? Is there something that I've been, procrastinating about that I need to get done? Is it laundry, cleaning? Just be aware of that. And then take action on that thought. When you awake, what is the first issue that presents itself? You don't have to be fearful. You don't have to rush. You can be still and listen, and then accept the message. Our thoughts can be messages too. I recently too, I was like in the woods extra this last week too. I like to go to the woods for forest baths and wood baths, and I was feeling very open to like what's around me and the messages coming in, to be open to the signs that I need to pay attention to. So the thoughts can come to like, oh, I should do laundry today, and then I go do the laundry, or the thoughts can come, go to the woods today, and so I go to the woods. So there's thoughts that will serve us, and then there's thoughts that aren't serving us. So we want to pay attention to those. So it's not that, I talk a lot about the thoughts, these defeating thoughts. There's other thoughts too. So is this thought serving me? Is a good question to ask yourself too. So we can define, we want to listen and accept the message. So we don't have to rush. So lay there in the morning, don't have to rush, just be still and listen, and then accept the message. We can define some of our recovery goals for the day by listening to the morning message. See if something's trying to tell you something, and follow through. Take some action. Take care of you. Here is your prayer for the day. God, help me to let go of my need to be in resistance to the harmonic flow of life. I gotta stop. Sorry again. I did a therapy session today, and my therapist was talking about something, and I was like, I'm so open and honest with her, and I said I can feel myself, like the insides are looking like this. No. Like I said, I can feel resistance. I want to argue you. I want to like push you away. And this is a woman that's like saved my life multiple times and helped me so much over decades. And but I was always aware of this. So we talked about that, and we figured it out. That part of me that was resisting. So I was resistant to the harmonious flow of life. Something was trying to protect me. A part that was worried I wasn't okay was trying to protect me. So anyways, God, help me let go of my need to be in resistance to the harmonic flow of life. Help me learn to go with the flow and accept the help and support that you have to offer me. Oh, that last line rings true for me too. Love you. Go with the flow. You have love and support all around you. Know that. Seek it. Reach for it. It's there for you. I love you. The universe loves you. It's always throwing love at you, but just what are we deflecting? What are we doing to deflect it? What are we doing to stop it? What fears are coming in the way? So let's look at those in the morning. Take care of business, take care of ourselves, and learn to let go of loving yourself. Please hit the subscribe button. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're on the journey with me. I love you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.